All right. All right, everyone. I just want to say thank you for tuning into this call. I am the CEO of Truth Fitz Enterprise, Daniel Wilkins. And guys, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to get right into our pre-launch call and exactly what we're doing and how it's helping entrepreneurs, artists, and celebrities all across the United States, actually across the world and the international level, really take their marketing and take their business to the next level. So welcome to Truth Fitz Enterprise, guys, where we're trusted, transparent, and transform. So trusted, transparent, and transform. So we're here to help you transform your brand and turn your vision into a reality, right? So who is Truth Fitz Enterprise? That is the biggest question right now, guys. We've made headlines. Yes, we are an award-winning digital marketing agency, guys, and we haven't even fully launched our brand. It's super incredible. So who is Truth Fitz Enterprise? We are actually the bridge between your ideas and your reality. And this is something that I want to let you know and what makes Truth Fitz unique. But I have a question for you guys. And the question is, do you guys know what the richest place in the world is? The richest place in the world is actually the cemetery. And here's why. This is actually a quote from one of my favorite motivational speakers. His name is Dr. Miles Monroe. Dr. Miles Monroe was not only just a kingdom preacher, but a phenomenal multi-millionaire entrepreneur who taught people and equipped generations of people on how to really conduct business and how to really walk out their dreams. So here at Truth Fitz, we're duplicating that model for others. We want to make a dream to reality for everyday people. So Dr. Miles Monroe had once said, he said, the wealthiest place on the planet is just down the road. It is the cemetery. There buried lies companies that were never started, inventions that were never made, best-selling books that were never written, and masterpieces that were never painted. In the cemetery is buried the greatest treasure of untapped potential, guys. So I want you guys to really expound on what's being said there. The richest place happens to be the graveyard because there are so many people out in the world who have a dream, who say they have a vision, but they never actually accomplish it. They never actually take action. I want to let you guys know something about entrepreneurship. It is not about studying books, guys. I know so many people who are they study all this material, they study all this personal development, but they actually never implement and take action on what they know. So all that is what they're doing is they're accumulating knowledge. They're accumulating knowledge, but without action, wisdom is when you take action. So knowledge is the absence of wisdom because you haven't fully taken action on what you know. So understand that people die every day with these dreams, these gifts, these talents, and they never actually fulfill what it is that they wanted to do. So that makes the cemetery the richest place in the world. And this is why it goes into more about what we do, is because we have a problem, right? And the problem is that, did you know that 90% of all businesses fail? According to business owners, the reasons for failure include money running out, being in the wrong market, a lack of research, bad partnerships, ineffective marketing, and not being an expert in the industry, guys. So understand that Truth Fitz truly is the solution to your problems. And why do I say this? What is Truth Fitz? Truth Fitz is excuse me, I was eating. I was eating just a second ago. I had to rush and eat some lunch. I probably haven't eaten all day. I've been so super excited. Forgive me for that. But just to let you guys know, Truth Fitz is a profound professional service provider in the digital marketing arena that provides businesses and clients with solutions and strategies they need to accomplish their entrepreneurial goals. We offer cutting-edge expert resources, tools to meet the need of each and every individual business or entity. So again, 90% of businesses fail. One of the biggest problems that I think that I run into is that we're living in a generation that has a limited lack of teachability index. When you have a limited lack of teachability index, what you actually do is you actually quench your own vision. You quench your own dream. If you're somebody that's on this call right now, out of all the people that are on here, I appreciate everybody coming on this call to truly support the vision of what we're doing here. But I want to let you guys know something. If you're on this call and you've been trying to do it by yourself, I'm going to let you know that it is impossible to run a successful business without a team, right? So what we do here at Truth Fitz and what makes us unique is not only are we going to provide marketing services that are going to allow your business and the foundation of your business to be great, but we're going to partner up with you. We're going to create strategies with you, and we're going to walk you through every single step of the way to ensure that you run a successful business that's built on the right foundation. So what makes Truth Fitz different from our competitors is that we provide an efficient ecosystem of products and services for our clients, our agents, our administrators, and with our in-house training systems. Guys, we also have certification programs. So if you're someone who wants to get into the digital marketing arena, guys, we have a certification course, not just from us, but we have a certification that we sponsor through Google. So you'll get 2 different certificates when we onboard you as an agent. And yes, to work here at Truth Fitz Enterprise, you have to be a licensed agent. So we'll take you through the course. We'll take you through the training. If that's something that you're passionate about as well, I have no problem with you reaching out to me and we could talk more about that. But let's continue to get into the presentation. I know I'm on a limited time here. I actually do have a meeting coming up as well, but I'm not going to rush it because I know that this is going to be something that's vital information that's going to answer you guys' questions as to what I've been up to and exactly what Truth Fitz is, right? So we have our certification programs. We have coaching, business coaching, right? And we're packing this with value to make sure that we over deliver to ensure the best outcome and increase of revenue of all parties involved. So not only do we provide in-house certifications for our administrators, our agents, but we're offering this to our clients as well. So guys, not only are we going to build your brand literally from scratch for you, but we're literally going to take you through an 8 to 12 week course to make sure that you have the solid foundation on how to get in front of the right audience, how to close the deal, how to set appointments, and how to do things like that. So here at Truth Fitz, what makes us who we are is that we are creative, we are unique, and we are very dynamic, guys. Meet the founder. Obviously, I am the founder, and yes, I do have a founder slide because that's why I didn't really tell you guys so much about who I am. Even if you're on this call and you've been following my timeline, you've seen my first company. You've seen, me and my business partner with Reigning Legacy. Shout out to Scotty. Shout out to Scotty Rapp, man. He's doing his thing right now with FFL. We actually ended up onboarding him as one of our clients, which I'll probably show you guys that just to show you what we can do for clients. But yeah, man, shout out to him. We started our first company in 2017. And we actually hit 6 figures in our first year together. We traveled all across the United States. We did a lot of phenomenal things. So just a little bit about myself. I am a multiple business owner. I think it would be kind of cheesy if I read this word for word when I'm here in your face. So I really want this to be genuine. The reason why I have this is because when my agents are out there and they're presenting this to their clients, I want them to be familiar with who I am. I grew up in foster care. I had all of the disadvantages that you could possibly think of against me. But what I did is I had a vision, right? I had a vision that whatever I was going through, I did not want anybody else to go through what I was going through. So with that compassion and the vision and my faith, right? My faith and belief that I was going to overcome those problems that life handed me, I started my first company in 2017, which is called Reigning Legacy. Reigning Legacy was actually a nonprofit organization in the New York State. And what we did is we advocated for the homeless, we advocated for the troubled youth, and those with substance abuse trauma. We provided them with mentorship, training, financial education, a lot of phenomenal things that we were able to do into the community. And this is exactly why I created Truth Fitz Enterprise, because in my journey when I was teaching financial education, when I was teaching investments, when I was in the community and getting involved with people, I realized that people actually didn't have an outlet, whether it was the everyday business owner or someone who wanted to start their business. They had no idea how to start. They had no idea, even if they got their LLC, they had no idea of what it really meant. to be in the business world and to operate and have a successful business. So when I started to grow into myself, I realized the need for this and what I was doing. Yes, it was filling a void. I was teaching financial education, stocks, all that cool stuff. But I really felt the need and I felt the passion and the vision because I was actually a graphic designer for about 10, 15, about almost 15 years. When I got my first computer actually off the side of the road, I ended up putting a hard drive in this computer. The computer was supposed to be broken. So mind you, another man's trash is definitely another man's treasure. I was probably 13 at the time. I had no clue about life. I had no clue about anything. I see this computer on the side of the road. I knew all my friends had computers where they played all these RuneScape games and all these different online games. I really wanted a computer, but unfortunately, I didn't have any parents to provide for me. So what I did is I took that computer, I put a hard drive in it, I reprogrammed in it, and then I just started messing around with the coding. I started getting into Adobe and different workshops and getting creative. I actually created my first brand in 6th grade called CCP, guys. So what my story is someone who's starting from the bottom. I didn't have any handouts. I didn't have the best situation, but I'm here in front of you to tell you that it doesn't matter what your situation and where you are. If you have a vision, if you have a dream, you have a goal, understand that you're in the right place, right? So these are some of the services that we offer. We offer high-tech services and resources. And our core objectives here, when we're working with a specific client, the core objectives that we have as a company, as a digital marketing agency, the things that we really focus and channel in on are brand identity and startup. Even if you're someone who runs a successful company, right? Let's say I sit down with you, you run a successful company, and let's say you already feel like you have a logo and you have certain things that you think that you're okay with. Understand after the intake, or we're having an intake, and I see that there could be more, if there's something missing according to analytics, and we do a study and we see that, there are things that are missing, what we do is we can rebrand as well. So we have brand identity, and we also help people build businesses from scratch. So if you're someone who just happens to fill out one of our forms and goes on our website and says, hey, Dan, I see you and your team, I need a consultation. I have this idea. I have this barber shop. I have this creative idea, whatever it happens to be, whatever niche or category you happen to be in. I want you to understand that Truefits doesn't discriminate. A lot of my clients come from different walks of life, whether it's the healthcare or life insurance or network marketing, whatever it happens to be. Literally, guys, we're going to be able to provide these things for you. We also do web design and development. SEO is very important if you want to be found on the front pages of things that are being searched. So if you are a barber and you're a barber in the area and someone looks up barbershop in near me, you want your barbershop to be able to pop up if someone is local, right? You want people to be able to see you all across the world. Even if you're running an online store, you want somebody, if they're typing in t-shirts and you run a t-shirt store, you want to be able to let them know that you provide services that may deliver to that place. So that's what search engine optimization is. We have a very, very phenomenal back-end team, guys. Me, myself, in these last few months, I've been a graphic designer. I had to really hone in and get down on the coding. And I'm telling you, what we've come up here, as far as our search engine optimization, is something that's very powerful, which can give you organic growth and help you get in front of an organic audience that really desires to have the product or service that you're selling. We also do content creation and we provide marketing material. Then we have our business coaching and certifications, like I was saying. And then the next step, for those who are always hesitant, I realized in life, you have the people that will watch you, they'll follow you, they'll be inspired, but they always need a little more information. Well, the good news here at Truth Fits, if you're not ready to go head in, if you're not ready to just dive right in and start your own business or to market the company that you have, the good news is that, guys, that we're providing ebooks and courses and a resource library that is packed with all different categories, with all different businesses, so that you can do research on the company exactly that you want to start, or the niche or the category, and see what other people are doing and how you can be creative and unique and provide your service and what you see as your vision. So yes, we're offering ebooks, we're offering courses and resource library that you can just go in on our website and you'll be able to see that tab. It has not been launched yet, but tonight or In the next few days, I will be launching our first course on there. So be on the lookout, guys. Again, this is a pre-launch call. The next thing that I want you guys to know, and the next question actually that I want to ask you is, how is money made, right? Money is made because rich people acquire assets, the poor and middle class acquire liabilities that they think are assets. So understand that. How is money made? This is actually what we call the cash flow quadrant. I don't know if you read The Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The Rich Dad, Poor Dad was a phenomenal book that completely changed my life in 2017. That Think and Grow Rich. I read many other books. I had great mentors, Scotty Huss and Anthony Napolitano. And these guys were millionaires in the game. Like, when we came into the industry, I had the privilege of working directly with multi-millionaires who were doing this thing up front and close and personal. And I was seeing it in front of my eyes. And a lot of times it was unbelievable. I'm like, what's the cheat code? What is it? What's the secret? And it really wasn't a secret until you understood how money was made. So here we have the cash flow quadrant. So if you are on this call right now, I want you to be honest with yourself. I want you to evaluate what side of money are you on. There's two sides to money, but there's four quadrants. What we have here is our employee. 60% of the world is going to make up this employee quadrant. So 60% of the world has a job. They work a 9 to 5, 3 to 11, 11 to 7, whatever their 9 to 5 is. Most people are employed, 60%. And then what we have is our 35% self-employed, which means you own a job, which means you have to provide a service to make money. If you provide a service to make money, you're actually on the money and on the road to entrepreneurship. But a lot of people think that they're business owners because they provide a service. No, when you provide a service, you are still self-employed. Now we're going to go to our next side of the quadrant. Understand, on the left side of the quadrant, 95% of the world's population is on this side, right? Then we have our business owner and our investor, right? Our business owner is someone who owns a system. Save yourself some time, energy, and money is exactly what that stands for. So a business owner actually makes up 4% of the wealth that goes around the world. So 4% of people are in this quadrant. Now, I want you to understand this, because this is where it gets interesting. We have our 1% investor who knows how to work their money and make their money work for them. They leverage their money, they leverage other people's money, they leverage credit, they leverage all these different ways, and they invest, and they get an investment back on their return. Now, this is very unique. As I said, there's 95% of the world who is self-employed and employed. We have the business owner and the investor who only makes up 5% of the world. But understand that even though they only make up 5% of the world's population, they actually accumulate 95% of the world's wealth. Now, think about that. Even though most people work a job or are self-employed, they never actually touch any real money in their life. So I want you to be real with you, and I'm not saying that you're broke. I'm not saying that you're poor, that what you have is not going on. But according to statistics, this is how money is made around the world. Now, what's unique about the business owner and what's unique about the investor is they actually accumulate 95% of the world's wealth. It's very, very powerful information. So I say this to understand, okay, you're self-employed, but are you running a business? Do you have a system in place? Do you have a team? Do you have things that are working for you? Or are you providing a service? And if you're just providing a service, and if I'm a barber, which I was a barber for many years, and I'm providing this service and I'm cutting hair, if no one sits in my chair that day, did I get paid? No. Do I get a raise, or do I get paid per burger I flip at McDonald's? No. I get an hourly rate, wages. So what's unique about the business owner is the business owner is going to reap the benefits of being able to accumulate wealth, and then the investor is going to make his money always work for him. Guys, so I encourage you to go out and reach Rich Dad, Poor Dad. We're going to get right into this. So this is one of the services I was telling you about that we offer: brand identity and business startup. As you can see here, we have one of the most major logo. We have all the most major brands right here. We have McDonald's up here. You guys see it: Coca-Cola, Google, CNN, Adidas, and we're all familiar. I guarantee every single one of these logos, if you're on here, you know each and every one of these logos. And these companies are known by these logos, and this is a part of the branding. So this is actually the way that your customer perceives your brand, right? So what is brand identity? Brand identity is made up of what your brand says, what your values are, how you communicate your product, and you want people to feel when they interact with your company. Essentially, your brand identity is the personality of your business and a promise to your customers. Guys, it's a promise to your customers. So your brand identity is going to be the personality. It's going to be everything that the customer feels as soon as they make an interaction with your business, with your brand, with your company. So brand identity is one of the most important things. It's the foundational. And a part of these things, what we include, guys, we go ahead and help you file your first LLC, guys. You can get LLC filing here at Truth Fitz Enterprise. So we're starting you from the ground level. So literally, if you're someone who never had a business, never had, a business filed with the state, never been on, legal documented papers, we're going to start there. Before we get into any creation, you have to have a legal business with the state. So what we do is we provide our LLC filing. Then we will go and give you a custom logo. After your custom logo, we get some graphics, we get some content. Then we're going to go ahead and create your business plan. Then that's phase two. Phase two is our web design and development. I'm telling you, I know there are so many people out there that claim they can do landing pages. I know there are so many people out there that claim they have the cleanest websites, but I'm telling you, not just because I'm saying it, but you're going to need to do your research. And the more that you see that powered by at the end of those websites that you're going to fall in love with, and it says Truth Fitz Enterprise, you're going to know that our service, our work, and our quality truly speaks for itself. So here, guys, we're going to give you some custom web design, right? So our unique web services are going to include something like we're going to build and customize your website. We're going to provide the web hosting for you. We're going to make it easy to navigate for your customers. We're going to make it visually appealing, right? And we're going to make sure that it is something that holds and captures the visitor's attention in that it converts leads. We want to provide a call to action, right? Domain availability and purchasing. So we do this from literally from top to bottom. We're literally going to walk you step by step by step to implement that you start a successful business, right? Then after we do the design and we get everything looking good up in the front, we get everything where we need it, and we're showing your services and all these different things, guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some search engine optimization, and we're going to do some coding to make sure that the back end actually, as beautiful as your website is, when that person goes to click and they want to, book an appointment with you, or they want to go to your store and go to the cart, we have to make sure that all these things operate, and they function properly. So that's what the development and the search engine optimization is going to do, right? We're going to get you featured on Google. You'll be on Yahoo. You'll be on Yelp. We're going to bring in more customers through the organic search. So that way, when people are looking you up, there are certain keywords when they're looking something up and they're in a certain area where we will make sure, that you'll get in front of the audience that you need to get in front of. So this also creates a trustworthy web experience for customers and encourages you to focus on your user experience. And it also improves your brand awareness and helps keep you informed. So this is what we're going to be providing as well. Then we go through a phase 3. So now we're on phase 3. So your company actually goes through phases. So it's not just one phase. Hey, this is where, we're going to just give you a logo. Here you go. No, we're literally taking your company through 4 phases. So this is actually phase 3 right here. And this is what we have our social media management team. They take care of this stuff. I got a phenomenal shout out to the social media management team. What they do is they go ahead and they're going to create your website. Not your website. Sorry about that. They're going to create your social media. So we're going to get you on LinkedIn. We're going to get you on Twitter, TikTok, wherever it is that you want to be featured on, guys. We're going to go ahead and we're going to create those sites for you, and we're going to create some custom content. We're going to provide front end offers and things like that, and we're really going to package this in a way that allows your customers to want to buy, to want to interact with your page, right? We're going to be posting daily and those kind of things. Like I said, a lot of organic social media growth. So, you'll start getting, followers and attraction as we post, and we're doing this as you're building your business, because it's not all on us as well. You have to be someone that has to put in the effort. As far as that goes, I'm actually gonna take this hat off. This is the Truth Fitz apparel. Make sure y'all shop, man. Make sure y'all shop at the store, man. Truefits.store. I'm gonna take it off because it's getting a little hot in here. Then, guys, this leads us to our, let me make sure I wasn't skipping anything. Okay, our last phase, and our last phase is business coaching. So you're gonna go through all these phases, and this is a process of, it could be 30 days if you don't want the coaching. Then we take you through the coaching as well. And with the coaching, we're providing, all the essential knowledge that you need for business etiquette. So with me, you're going to get one-on-one access to the CEO himself. When you see my resume, you can literally look me up. You can look up my companies. You will see that I have been featured in different articles and news features for what I do. I've also, like I said, I've worked with the best of them. I've worked with guys, like I said, Scotty Huss, Anthony Napolitano, so many other great industry leaders, guys. Scotty Rapp is actually still a vice president of my company. The dude is killing it with the life insurance. I'm telling you guys. So understand who you're getting the coaching from. Understand, I wouldn't put myself in a position to coach you if I did not think that I had the capability or knowledge to help you create a successful business and function properly, right? So this is going to include one session a month from me. You have my personal contact information. I will allow you to text me, and I know it only says one session a month, but to be honest, the type of man I am, if I see you putting in work with your brand and everything that we're providing, and you're meeting us and you're like, hey, you're hitting your milestones, you're hitting your goals, trust me, I will not be afraid to hop on a Zoom call with you and give you some extra motivation. So understand, even though this is what the blueprint says, I also am someone who has eyes and I have a heart. So if you are an entrepreneur and someone who is hungry and dedicated, trust and believe I will not hesitate to help you, right? Then we have our 8 to 12 week course where we just cover the basic and intermediate and also advanced skills training. And then we certify you. So we get a certification. Hey. So you get certified with us, y'all. So you go through the courses. We're going to take you through a whole entrepreneurship course. We're going to teach you all the basics. Then we're going to kick it up a notch. Then we're going to take you into advanced, all in skills training. After you pass those four, because there's 3 4-week courses, after you pass that, you will get certified. This certification you can use for anything. You can use it for your resume. You can use it for a new job position. You can use it here. You can use it anywhere. And when people see who we are, trust me, you will get in the door and get started exactly what it is that you want to do. I promise you that. So we offer basic, intermediate, and advanced topics of business. We provide leadership. What does it take to be a leader? What does a leader look like? What are the qualities of the leader? What are the character of the leader? Then we go ahead and we get in your mind. So we're going to get in some mindset, get you in the right mindset, because you got to understand what you think is what you attract. So we got to work on the mindset. We got to get you on higher frequencies, positive vibrations. We got to get you in harmonious vibrations with the universe. We have to make sure that everything is harmonized, right? And it starts with the mind, y'all. It really starts with the mind. Then we're going to help you develop your routine. We're going to do some goal setting, some planning. We're going to teach you how to invite, which means how do I set an appointment? How do I book a client? How do I get someone to buy? Then we're going to teach you how to close the deal, guys. After that, you get our certification. We have many sponsorships and things like that. Also, do not forget, like I said, we got the apparel. Matter of fact, hold up, let me show y'all something real quick. Yeah. Let me show y'all real quick. Actually, I got one of the sweaters right here. Make sure y'all shop at Truefits. This is one of the sweaters right here. Matter of fact, let me throw this joint on. It's kind of hot in here. We'll show y'all how these fit. Man, I'm telling you, if you ever had a Nike tech suit or something like that, it's telling you it fits just as good. These things is proper, you feel me? So make sure, ooh, it's kind of smooth, right? Ooh, yeah. As you can see, that's actually the vice president of Truefits. Shout out to Marcus York, man. Shout out to Marcus York, the vice president of Truefits. He's the VP of sales, y'all. And he will be here soon. But yeah, man, shop now, Truefits. Go to our store. You can save up to 20% off. Right now, I'm gonna be putting that in the next few days. There's gonna be all kinds of incentives. There's gonna be all kinds of giveaways and things like that. So make sure that you stay in tune. And if you are a genuine supporter, if you're someone who's watching this, and you genuinely support Truefits, if you support Reigning Legacy, if you support Daniel, or Marcus, or anybody who's involved, go to truefits.store and buy some gear. Take a picture of it so that we can feature you on our website. You get some free buzz, and then what we'll actually do, if you go ahead and buy some merchandise, we will make you a brand ambassador and give you the opportunity to make commissions with your coupon code for life. And that'll just drop into an account. Bam! Side income. So you can become a brand ambassador by just purchasing some merchandise, taking a picture, obviously take the best picture you can, take a picture, send it to me, and after you do that, we're going to get you a coupon code, and we're also going to get you some commissions. So everyone who uses your coupon code, you will also get a commission on top of that. So we have a lot of good stuff here happening at Truefits. We also have employment opportunities. So if you are on this call, if you run across this video, I don't care what part of the world you're on, guys, we're looking for people, all different races, skin color, ethnic background. It doesn't really matter. We do not discriminate at Truth Fitz Enterprise, guys. We're looking for administrators. We're looking for social media management. We're looking for appointment setters and closers, brand ambassadors, and digital marketing agents. A lot of different incentives, a lot of money to be made in this industry. And if you are somebody who wants to get started, again, we provide the free training. We'll go ahead and get you in the course. We'll do an interview, all that kind of good stuff. You'll be able to meet the team. And yeah, that's really about it. We are in our pre-launch phases, so I want to let you know how to get started. You can get started by contacting us by email with your name and number, and we will send you an intake form and schedule your first meeting with our experts. Again, you can email truthfitsofficial@outlook.com. Follow up and get on the call with an agent and get a free 10 minutes with me. So we actually get you on a call where you're in a meeting. I will meet with you. I will meet with you personally. I will say hi. I'll, ask you a few questions to see where you're at as far as your business goals and things like that. And then you can also fill out a registration form. If you go to truthfits.com/services, you'll be able to schedule a consultation, and make sure that you come prepared to a meeting, guys. If you're an entrepreneur, or if you're not an entrepreneur, you've never done this before, if you ever come to meet with an expert and you're getting a business consultation, make sure you come prepared, y'all. And that is all I have for you guys. It was definitely a pleasure to get to know you guys. Thank you so much for everyone who appeared on this call today. It means so much to me that you guys actually took the time out of your day. We have quite a few people here. I was actually shocked to see how many people hopped on this Zoom call, but I really appreciate each and every one of you. So let's go ahead and launch your businesses. Shout out to all the agents out there. Shout out to Truth Fitz Enterprise, the team, the VP of sales that's making it happen, you guys. We're going to be launching on June 1st as our grand opening, but you can take advantage of all the services that I just named here right now, guys. You guys have a good day. Be blessed, and make sure you connect with us so that we can take your brand and your business to the next level. Let's go.